welcome back to the Morning Bright Focus Show. My name is Victoria Chebet, and of course, today is Telltale Tuesday, hashtag Telltale Tuesday, and the topic of the day today is hope beyond circumstance. And right now, I have my guest on set. He's called Peter Mwalili, and he's going to be telling us his story. I'm sure that he's going to inspire each and every one of you at home. So be inspired. Sit back and relax and get inspired. Before we do that, please join the conversation through our social media handles: Facebook Focus TV Kenya, Instagram Focus TV _Kenya, and Twitter at Focus TV Kenya. It's almost Christmas, and you can tell us what you're planning to do for Christmas as well. We will be here on set wishing you a Merry Christmas. But please talk to us. Please talk to us. Remember, we are live on Facebook, Focus TV Kenya. Right. So let me just go straight to introducing my guest, Peter. Karibu sana.
Thank you so much, Victoria.
Welcome to the Morning Bright Focus Show. It's so good to have you.
Thank you so much. I'm so encouraged to be here.
Okay.
And it's a joy.
All right.
You guys are doing a great job.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Have you been watching?
Once in a while.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So, how was the ride here? How are you doing?
Well, I'm doing fine. Personally, I would like to be so thankful even unto God, because even me coming here, I didn't know that it would happen. And my personal story is one of challenges,
right,
and encouragements at the same time.
Okay.
So I'm here actually to say that there is hope, because I've gone through stuff.
Okay.
But by the grace of God,
You're here.
ndio mnaniona hapa.
Okay, thank you so much, Peter.
Yes.
We're going to have a great time.
Oh, yes.
And I'm sure people will be inspired with your story, or rather feel hopeful at least, right?
Oh, yes.
It's almost Christmas season, and I know at this point people are feeling some of their resolutions have not been met, that they were hoping for something to happen this year, it didn't happen. But you know what? There is hope still. As long as you're waking up, there's breath in you, there's still hope, and you can still achieve what you plan to do, or had planned to do earlier this year. Plus, we still have how many days to the end of the year?
Just
A few more. And yeah, you can still achieve what you planned to.
Yes.
So, Peter, let's just start with how you grew up and where you grew up.
All right.
Okay.
I'm actually born in Thika. At that time, it was Kiambu County. It was still Kiambu, actually. I grew up in Thika town, and my early stages actually nursery school in Thika, Hindimahila Mandal Nursery School. Went to the Tumaini Primary School, which is here in Thika.
Were you living in Thika town?
Yeah, we are living in Thika town. Okay. It is interesting because even now I'm also in Thika. Like Thika has become my home place, so to speak.
All right.
But in high school, I went to Machakos. There is a high school known as Chambuko High School.
Okay.
And finally I went to Egerton University, and I graduated.
Egerton main campus?
Main campus,
Okay.
Njoro campus. I did teaching, so I'm a teacher by profession.
Is that what you do now?
Yeah, that's what I do now.
Okay.
I'm a high school teacher. But my main purpose is actually to encourage people and to inspire people. I actually do a lot that in school to my learners, because there is a call in me to inspire and even to encourage people.
Wow.
So I'm not, I actually wear many hats. I'm not, I would say I'm not just a teacher, because there's a call in me to inspire and even to motivate.
So you can say that what you've been through in life is not just for you, it's for people to get inspired.
Exactly. Because I think one of the things that I've come to realize in life is that when you go through issues, it may seem like it is just about you.
Right.
But when you overcome, you become an inspiration to other people.
Absolutely.
So I thank God because through my life, through what I've gone through, I can be able to tell somebody that life is not only black. You know, black is the time when things are so bad.
Right.
There's also a white in life.
Okay.
There are things that in life you can look up to and say that surely it is possible.
Okay.
Yes.
So let's go to your story now.
Yes.
You were telling me that you were born and bred in Thika.
Yes.
Tell me about that. Tell me about your family.
Oh, yes. In my childhood, actually, we were born five. One of us is late, but we thank God for the far that you have come. As a young boy growing in Thika,
You're which born? Fourth? Fifth?
I'm actually the second born.
Okay.
And in my childhood, I used to go through a lot of challenges. One of them was sickness. I used to be very sick, actually asthmatic. And it made me have low self-esteem, even in school.
Right.
And I remember I was so thin and so small. So mkiona nimejaza hivi, when you see me like this, know I've come from far.
Okay.
So growing up and going to school sick, I remember I was on and off going to hospital. My mother could try all stuff to try and make sure that this kid is growing up well. I remember she used to give me eggs, raw eggs, so that at least maybe my chest could open up or something.
Raw eggs.
Yeah, you can imagine taking raw eggs.
Oh,
Eh?
no. Okay.
So that I think that one made me have a lot of low self-esteem. I was not a good performer in primary school.
Was it because of the sickness?
I think that one was a factor that contributed because always feeling sickly and all that, and you're not able even to concentrate in class.
Could you tell me how it is to live as a young boy with
Yes.
asthma? How it is, the exact experience?
I'm telling you, it's a bad experience. It's bad because you are weak. Your body is weak. You are disturbed, and you know asthma affects the respiratory system.
Yeah.
So even your breathing is affected. You cannot play with other kids so well.
Okay. So you didn't have friends?
I used to have friends, but I think it kind of made me to kind of withdraw and
Okay.
feel so low, and I felt like as if I was a nobody or something.
No.
You just feel you just want to be alone. You're so quiet. So I didn't used to talk much. I used just to be a reserved boy, a silent boy. Looking at life as if I would head nowhere.
Really?
Yeah, because now you just feel. I remember even some nights I could sleep and feel like as if I think I don't know where I'm headed. I'm feeling so down, and even after primary school, I went through some stuff also. But before I reach there, let me first of all talk about my
Yes,
my
please.
childhood.
Yes.
So, but one thing about me is that God had deposited something in me. I've said I wear many hats. I'll be speaking about them.
Right.
least it helped me. It helped me.
All right.
It helped me.
All right. So let's talk about now after primary school. Now
Yes.
you've joined campus.
Uh,
High school.
High school.
Yes.
Okay. When I did class 8, I didn't perform. I performed on average. I was an average student, and then went to high school. One of the interesting things is that out of all that background in primary school and even nursery school,
Yeah.
amazingly, from Form 1 to Form 4, I used to top the class.
Wow.
Yes,
Okay.
I used to top the class. Form 1, Term 1, 2, 3, all the terms throughout. I used to top the class. And in my time when I did Form 4, in fact, I was the only guy who qualified to go to campus.
University. Okay.
To university. So high school, I also had challenges. At least by this time, I think also during my childhood, I was still growing, and my body immunity and so on. Maybe I was still growing, and by the time I was in Form 2, I would say the asthmatic problems had subsided.
Okay.
Although they could come, I could get attacks, and but I went through and I was able to clear high school. And in high school, I had many other experiences. I was the CU chairman from Form 3,
Wow.
Christian Union, CU Christian Union, and God was good to me, I would say.
Okay. All right.
Yes.
So now you're done with high school. Not much challenges, obviously. Then now you're about to join campus.
Yes.
Okay.
So after doing my KCSE, I joined Egerton University, Jero campus. The other challenge, because my family background was a poor, we were poor actually, I would say. Although we could make do with a few, whatever we had, my parents used to struggle a lot. Now the challenge was, here I have the admission letter to campus, but my dad is saying that there is no money, so I need to join campus. And there is no money, there's no, I don't know, we don't know what to do. But by the grace of God, I was able to join. And
How did that happen?
yes, that's a question. How did it happen? God opened opportunities for me to do some contracts with some companies in Thika, use my talent again.
Oh, right.
Yes, and one of the contracts that I had was with Capoel Industries, this industry that makes soko, unga ya soko.
Okay.
They gave me some contract to do, making billboards, billboards. We used to do stencils, and then we make the billboards, painting the billboards, and I got some money out of that, and I was able to use it, and also HELB, Higher Education Loans Board, was able to give me a loan.
Right. But was it easy to get the contracts that you got?
It was not easy. It was not easy because I remember I went to the company at the gate there, met the gate man there, and told him I want to see the boss. I was so confident. He wondered, who are you? So I saw one of the I think directors in the company, Mr. Shetu, and interestingly, he received me very well. I was even surprised. I was not very well dressed, by the way. I was just a simple guy who wants to go to to campus, but somehow there was favor. There was favor. So I would say that I've seen the favor of God in many areas. And even accessing a gate through a tough gate man, it's not easy. You can go to some
And
companies.
going to the boss.
Yeah, and you go to the boss. It's not easy.
It's not.
It takes the hand of God. So I was given a contract and I did it, and it helped me to facilitate my going to the campus. And even within campus, I used to go there again, do some contracts,
Wow.
and it was
And
good.
it give you some pocket money at least.
Exactly.
Great. Tell me about your campus experience.
Wow. Campus experience was great. At least by this time, I had gone through some stuff, and I think I had gotten some skin. I would be able to face greater challenges. But again, it was not without challenges. Challenges are there. Campus, those of you who have been there and those who would want to join, it's a good place, but you have to be prepared. Because the course that I was taking used to have so many units. I did Bachelor of Science in Agricultural Education and Extension. They call it BSc AGED, not aged, yeah?
Okay.
AGED. So it's a course that has so many units, so you have to be down to earth. You have to prepare yourself well.
To do the units.
Yeah, to do all the units. And it was like marathon every other semester, marathon and so on. But I was determined. And I'm also very prayerful. I'm one prayerful person. And I believe that by God's grace, I was able to accomplish the degree program. And I graduated with a second class upper division.
Wow.
I was just a little bit to get into first class honors, but it was good. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Then after you finished campus now.
Yes. After campus, getting a job was not easy. It was not easy, I'm telling you. Because I remember before I got into the Teachers Service Commission,
Okay.
I spent actually 7 years.
What?
Because I cleared campus in 2002.
And you got
And
to
I got into the TSC in 2009.
9. Wow.
You can do the calculations.
Wow. So
Um,
for 7 years now.
yes,
What
that
were you
period.
doing?
That was another. I would say it was another cooking period. I've been cooked all through. but it's good. It's good. I want to encourage somebody. It's good to go through issues because even gold, before gold comes out clean and sparkling,
Right.
it has to go through the fire.
Mhm.
So
Now you finished campus.
yes,
You're here, you're excited, you're ready to start your job.
Yes, I'm
Did
ready.
you think that you're going to be commissioned in the TSC service
Yes.
as soon as you finished campus?
yeah, that was my expectation.
And
Yes.
and
As
then-
soon as I finish, I get into
But-
job.
But alas, 7 years.
Um,
Okay, so let's talk about now your expectation and what happened.
So I expected to get into the TSC directly after campus, but that didn't happen. In fact, I have one. I would say it was not a good experience. I did an interview in 2006. I did an interview, and I passed that interview. However,
You did an interview for a job?
for a job for the teaching job. Yeah?
Okay. In a school?
In a school, and we were several of us. And then I worked after being told that now you have passed, we have picked on you. You can report to work. So I reported. I actually taught for 1.5 months. 1.5 months. And then I was told, no, we don't think that you can continue. We're going to lay you off. For some unknown reason, they told me, no, you cannot go on.
Wow.
Yeah. So I was surprised because they had told me that you had, in fact, I had signed all the necessary documents that are required.
Okay.
So, but during that time, I had, I would say, a mental attack. There was a problem that I don't know if it is because I had gone through some very difficult stuff, trying to look for a job, and I can't find a job, and I'm struggling a lot.
This is before.
I, that kind of an experience, I can't get a job. Even finding food was even an issue. But thank God to the friend that we were staying with.
Yes.
We had rented a house. It reached a point. Actually, it was I remember it was December of 2006, and I refused to come out of the house. And my friend was asking me, "Hey,
In December.
yeah, what is the problem, man? What is the
You're
problem?"
refusing to come one day or several days.
The first day,
Okay.
I remember we had a youth camp, and I told them. Actually, I used to play instruments in church.
Okay.
So I'm also a keyboardist. I do music.
All right.
But that time I told my friend, the way I'm feeling, man, I don't know. I was feeling things in my head like as if there are things moving there, and somehow I can't coordinate.
Things moving.
Yeah. But later on, through the experience that I went through, I came to realize it was a kind of a demonic kind of thing. Because when people look at you,
Right.
they see you're okay
Okay.
outwardly, but inside you are feeling, no, there's something is not working here.
Right.
Because there was a lot of confusion, there was a lot of memory loss.
You used to have memory loss.
Yes, a lot of,
And you're still in your young early
yes,
20s.
and then you're feeling.
Is this after you lost the job or before?
No, this is before I got the job.
Okay.
I got this job. Yeah.
The job for 1.5 months.
Yeah, 1.5
Okay.
months. So even when I was getting this job, I was still recovering
okay.
from depression. I was still under medication.
You
So
went
maybe
to you had a session to go to hospital.
Yeah, I had a session to go to hospital. Thanks to my parents who were concerned.
How did they become concerned? What happened?
Actually, what happened is that initially, before I went to this interview, I used to work in a private. At least I had gotten a small job in a private school. So one morning I said, I will not go again to that job. And then they were wondering, like, how? I mean, you're okay. You can't see anything wrong with you. I told them because, within me, I felt I was feeling. It's an experience that I would not want anybody to go through. Depression is such that one of the characteristics is a feeling of hopelessness.
Yeah.
And I thank God because today we are talking about hope. You feel there is no hope for you. You feel you're a nobody. You feel things are not going to work. And then in that mix, there is a lot of confusion. Because let me tell you, Victoria, the way you see me dressing like this way today,
Right.
dressing was a problem.
Why? What did you used to dress?
Because you're feeling down. You sometimes I could not even understand what is wrong with me. But you are feeling things are not okay.
For example, if you to dress, what
Yeah.
would you dress at that time?
In
would you
fact,
put-
in fact, there was a such kind of I would call it a heaviness. If you were to gauge that, if you were to gauge it on on a difficulty scale of 1 to 10, I was feeling it so difficult, 10 over 10. That it was that difficult. Just feel, depression is it affects the mind such that even normal things that you are doing, simple things, wearing shoes,
Right.
brushing your
Your
teeth,
teeth, yes.
your mind is such that you feel is a heavy task. That's what happens. Those people who are under depression,
Really?
that's the kind of thing that they feel. So simple things. I was playing keyboard in church. I could feel it is a but one of the interesting things is that although I could feel that kind of a heaviness in doing simple tasks, at least with what is within my talent, within the abilities that I have, at least those things I could do them. Like playing the instruments in church, the keyboard, I could do it so well.
A drawing.
And drawing, I could do that so well.
Did you used to do the drawing this period?
Yeah, I used to do it kidogo. But these other normal things, taking a shower, it was a heavy task. Just imagine, I could just feel this. I can't do that. There's a kind of, but what was within my talent, I could do it so well.
Okay.
That even up to today I've never understood how, but I think it is just by the grace of God.
So
So
they,
I was saying that the job that I had gotten in a private school,
yeah, you told your
I
parents.
said that I'm not feeling like I'm going to go to that school again because what I taught yesterday I can't remember. I can't remember.
You can't remember what you taught.
Yes,
You,
And,
you
there's
didn't
a-
have notes.
I had the notes, but this state of depression, there was a lot of confusion and lack of coordination. I would put it that way.
Okay. Okay.
So you don't know exactly where to start, where to end, and you are forgetting things. You see, like I would do a conversation with somebody, and then I would digress, start speaking about other things, and then the person would wonder, what is wrong with this guy? So there was that kind of a confusion in my mind, and I felt within me, I think it is not, I cannot continue. It is becoming a heavy task.
Okay. That is
So-
when your parents realized.
Yeah, that is when my parents realized, and then I told them. In fact, they were wondering, why are you not going to? I told them I'm not feeling okay. I'm just feeling down. I don't know what is wrong with me.
Mhm.
So I remember one night I was taken to hospital. In fact,
It was at night.
it was at night.
Why?
What happened is that I told you that problem began in December of '06.
Okay.
And because I was staying with my friend, we had rented a house. In fact, they had to make sure that I go home. My parents were still in Thika Town. In fact, it is just Thika Town. And so my friends made sure that I was taken home. And then from there, my parents picked it up from there. And what was happening is that I could not sleep. I could not sleep. And the reason was, as I had earlier said, I could feel things in my head. And I could also feel I could also feel like as if I'm being chased, but I can't see who is chasing me.
You
So-
feel like you're being chased.
So it
At
was
night
like a
when you're-
horror scene or something.
You close your eyes or you're wide awake.
I'm trying to close my eyes, but the sleep is not coming. One,
Okay.
the sleep is not coming.
Okay.
In my head, I'm feeling like there are things that are moving inside. Then there's a kind of a fear that I don't know where it is coming from. So I'm like, there's fear all over.
So you feel like people are chasing you.
Yeah, I was
What?
feeling that way. So this night, before I'm taken to hospital, I'm jumping out of bed and screaming, and my parents are like, "Hey, what is happening here?"
You were screaming.
Yes, because I felt like
And
as if
jumping out of bed.
yes, I felt like as if some people are coming for me. It was a bad experience. That's why I'm terming it demonic, because it was unusual. It was quite unusual actually, and nobody could understand. But within me, I'm feeling things are not okay. Things are not okay.
You people are chasing you. People
Yeah.
people you're under attack.
Yeah, I'm under attack. A lot of fear. Things in the head. Sleep is not coming. In fact, I remember I never slept for about 4 months.
What?
For about 4 months, feeling that kind of a feeling,
It's-
yeah?
So you had insomnia for 4 months.
Exactly.
No sleep at all.
No sleep at all. No sleep. This became too much.
So that night
So
is when you
that
jumped.
night they took me to hospital, level 5, and the doc gave me antidepressants. They just injected me.
Did they make you sleep as well?
Somehow it calmed down kidogo.
All right. So, but before we go to the story of you going to hospital
Yeah.
and what happened then, we want to go on a really short break. But before we go on a short break, remember to join our conversation through our social media handles: Facebook Focus TV Kenya, Instagram Focus TV _Kenya, and Twitter @Focus TV Kenya. Remember, we are live on Facebook as well. And today's topic is hope beyond circumstance. And you know what? You can do it. It's almost the end of the year, but I know that some of us had things that we had planned to accomplish or achieve by the end of the year. But know what? It's not too late. We still have time. We still have days before the end of the year. And Peter is talking to us about his story, and we are feeling inspired, as well as feeling hopeful. But before, when we come back, we'll be talking about how he got out of hospital and what he was told and how he got out of depression. All right, so we'll be right back. Don't go anywhere.